out there. How you doing? My friend gave me this about 4 or 5 years ago. Do you remember? Around Christmas time. And people like to hold their beverages, no matter if it's hot or cold, you know, in certain containers. And, you know, this fits really nice, and this is one of my favorite cups. And I thank you for giving it to me many years ago. And when people come over in different cultures, they have things they like to drink out of too, or, you know, how they just do things, or customs. And it's really nice when you get them something that, you know, fits in with who they are. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel like you thought about them. And there's nothing wrong with a little consideration of what they like to drink or little things they like to eat, just to show that you have that consideration. And different cultures are so interesting because you learn so much if you just open up your brain and soak a lot of stuff into it. It helps you with life when you get into a situation or conversation. You know, you learn from people. And when you're learning from people, you like to, you know, give it back. And that's so wonderful about life and learning and living life, experiencing life. There's more about life than just feeling emotion. There's more about feeling than just wanting to like somebody, to love somebody. Love is such a most important thing that you'll ever get a hold of. And relationships are, you know, sometimes they're just seasonal. You know, you go through your seasons and they just fizzle out. Everybody's wanting to have a relationship that makes them best friends. Well, best friends, you're on a different level. You know what I mean? A relationship is a relationship. It's on a different level. Friendship is on a different level, because most friendships don't make it past the seasons, you know, and just kind of fizzles out. And when they start making it past the seasons, you know, they're judging you a lot of times. And, you know, actually sometimes you think they're actually a better friend, and sometimes they're kind of not. But, you know, when you're looking for a relationship, you know, you want somebody that's there, not just a friend that's going to come and go in your life, you know, or just fizzle out. You know, you want somebody there all the time. You want to make sure that person can go through the seasons with you and, you know, accept your good habits, your bad habits, your indifferentness, and your good times, your bad times, your all of this mood stuff that one another goes through. And when they walk through the door, you want to make sure that you guys can greet one another with, you know, love and respect. Friendship is altogether different. Think about all the friendships that you've had that's just dwizzled away, huh? When you get in a relationship, you don't want it to dwizzle away. You want it to build for a lifetime. You know, we have to get comfortable with ourselves. We have to, you know, we have to know ourselves. We have to know everything's not going to be magical. Everything's not going to be love. You know, you can like a whole lot of people, but, you know, after a while, just kind of zizzles away, you know. So we get that feeling so confused because we're wanting that desire. Ever since little boys and girls, you know, we build ourselves up, you know, what love like is and how it feels so good and everything. It never changes. It never changes. Even when you're old, when your spouse dies, you have a desire of love. But then when they're really old, they understand a lot of times they don't have the energy. You know, a relationship takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of doing. And when you're old, sometimes you don't have that energy level to really go out and really capture what you need, because to capture what you need, sometimes it takes a while. So you know what? They sit there and they have that good feeling of a memory that they wish they could have, that love back, that compassion back. And you know, they really, no matter how old you get, you never forget that feeling when you were little. That light, that confusion, that little pulling the hair, chasing the little boy, going home. I don't know if I like him or not. And you know what? That lasts until forever. I don't know if I like him, or he's making me mad. I don't know. And that's all normal, because that makes you learn if that person is right or wrong for you. But don't think everybody's going to fall in love with you. I tell you what, I am at the point in my life which doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I even like somebody. I feel comfortable with myself because I understand how important love is, how important to even like somebody, really like somebody. I know the work you have to put into it, and I know that everybody is not going to love you. Everybody is not going to be your best friend. Everybody is not going to make you the best companion. And if it fizzles away, let it fizzle away, because it was meant to fizzle away. We go through seasons in our life. We got to make the seasons the best that we can. And when the first season, the second, it might be magical. But when it starts fading away, you know, it just fades away and sizzles away. Don't ever try to fight for it to come back to over here, because more than likely you're going to have to fight if you get into that relationship for so many years for it to get back over here. And a lot of times it stays over here to the last season. That's why you have to know that it's okay to let it sizzle away, for you can make room for someone else. And not everybody is going to be your best friend. You know, your partner in life is your partner. And love of somebody hopefully makes them your best friend, because that's what love is your best friend. But first, make the love with yourself. When you make the love with yourself, this is your best friend. I don't care. You don't dwizzle away. You're there for the keeps. And if somebody comes in, they go out, sizzle away, it's okay, because you love yourself to understand somebody's going to come back in. And you know what? They may have the love for their self the way you have the love for yourself. And then you have the deep love that you need. Let's keep it honest and real, because your life is too important. And sometimes hearing the truth doesn't always sound good. But let's keep it rocking and let's keep it going, because when we do, woo, we're feeling good, because we like and love ourselves. Be your friend. Catch you next time.